that you died, and your death will come soon. And I'll follow your casket on a pale afternoon, and I'll watch as you lower it down to your deathbed. Then I'll stand o'er your grave till I'm sure that you're dead.
There you go.
Well, you got
Thanks to World Can't Wait, by the way. This is the best I could do in 45 minutes.
Hey, let me go real close here. We got Negrapani here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. We got Haynes. Gonzalez, I remember him real well. This bum, Bush, Ashcroft, and who's this guy here on the first one? Addington.
Yeah. Wait, they're not finished yet.
Oh, we're not finished
Two
yet.
more sides.
How many torture are these? Are all?
Oh, these are just the top dozen.
The top dozen.
Yeah, and it's kind of arbitrary. And again, I have to give credit to the World Can't Wait. They're doing this all over the country today, and I hope there's more than just this joining with them here in Portland and Cascadia.
So this is a nationwide little protest going on today.
It is. It's a big one in Washington. I'm pretty sure there's a big one in San Francisco and Boston. I don't know about anywhere else.
I notice Petraeus and Pelosi are there too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep, they're all part of it.
Yeah, and five people were just convicted on federal charges in Dallas of terrorism for having given money for medical treatment for Palestinians.
And that's being a charge of terrorism.
That's terrorism. Well, in Dallas, Texas, that's terrorism, in whatever circuit that is. Supreme, you know.
Down at the Peace Park for about
So, anyway, yeah, these will.
Go ahead.
These will be available at Laughing Horse Books. They'll probably pay you to take them, but at minimum, they're going to be real cheap.
Okay.
And as many as you want, plaster them everywhere.
Good.
Learn how to make wheat paste. It's a great way of putting things up that won't come down.
Good.
It's cheap.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, America. Thank you so much for all those freshly tortured souls. Out of 1.5 million you already sent me, those were like frosting on a cake. They were like garnishes on a dish. Thank you, America, for torturing.
America doesn't torture.
The whole America doesn't torture. There's over 100 documented deaths in custody at Abu Ghraib. Ask Major General Taguba about it. The report he did a couple years ago now. It's finally starting to become common knowledge again. 2-3 years ago, everybody in America knew about Abu Ghraib. Now it's like half of them have forgotten it. And the ones that do remember know already what's in those other pictures. Obama doesn't need to release them. We already know what's in those pictures. I don't need to see those pictures to know the disgrace that this country has visited upon itself.
You're right.
Thanks, America! Thanks so much for all those freshly tortured souls. They taste better than the regular dead ones you send me all the time. They're like garnish on a fresh dish of lamb. They are like icing on a cake. Thank you ever so much, America, for torturing. Yeah, that's another place.
This is an international day. International Day of Protest Against Torture.
Yes, it
Correct?
is. It's happening all across the nation, and I think around the world. But I think the emphasis that what's happening in the United States is that many cities are holding protests to bring people to account. Now, we're hearing encouraging words from people that you wouldn't normally think would go out on a limb. Like Tom Hartman spoke up. He is heartbroken that they haven't brought anybody to trial. Now, this building over here, we're going to rename it. We're going to call it the Torture Museum.
Torture Museum.
We're gonna give out free tickets to the Torture Museum over there. See it up there? It says Pioneer Point Out, United States Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit, better known as the Torture Museum. Because there's a judge sitting on the court right now that should be tried for murder. Murder. 100 prisoners have died that we know of.
Do we got evidence?
Evidence? There's been research done. There's been organizations doing. We know that there's documented evidence for 25. There's another 75 under investigation. DOD had not prosecuted more than 1 or 2 people. None of the investigations are going forward. DOD is whitewashing it. The Department of Justice is whitewashing it. Congress won't touch it. The President of the United States is wimping out. We have murderers running around in our courts, in our corporate boardrooms, in Radio City Music Hall. Rove went to give a speech and was confronted, and people tried to arrest him. Everywhere you go, you murderers, we will try to arrest you. Wherever you go. Don't come to Portland.
Thank you.
Hi, Bob.
You got something to say, Barbara? Any information?
Joe said
Said it, pretty summarized it up, didn't he?
Did.
Okay.
Not impeach Obama. Impeach Toro.
Well,
He's not even an American citizen.
why on earth?
He's not.
Why on earth?
Where is, you know what, that's, actually, you've got it upside down. It's supposed to be this way. There we go. Arrest. There it is.
And we don't.
We had the song. He had it backwards. He had it backwards. This is the right side.
Oh, there you go. I was getting worried that we hadn't told this. No, it'll be bad. No, I didn't hear you.
Yesterday morning at 9 o'clock on KBOO, Tim Calvert, the founder of Laughing Horse Books, interviewed, I hope I get this name right, Zahar Al-Ki or something. She's a brilliant, intelligent, super organized, high energy, practical Iraqi refugee running a cultural festival in about a month or so. That interview is available on Radio for All Net or by going to the CascadiaPublicRadio.org website. It is not on KBOO's website. So, just to let you know. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's freaking awesome, dude.
Torture's awesome?
Your president isn't getting nothing
Who's my
done.
president, Obama?
This
I didn't
thing-
vote for Obama. So